There's only been one other time in the 248-year history of this country where we had an election like the one coming up. The year was 1892. Grover Cleveland was running for a second term as president. However, just like Trump, it wasn't for a consecutive re-election. See, Cleveland was the 22nd president. 4 years later, he lost, and then 4 years later, he ran again and he won, and he became the 24th president. So, will Trump become the 45th and the 47th president? What makes the Grover Cleveland election and this coming up election so unique is that both contenders, Biden and Trump, they have an actual presidential track record. We don't have to guess what they might do or just listen to campaign promises. They both have actual on-the-job experience. So, we need to get rid of the emotion, no lies, no dogma, and just the facts, Jack. I'm gonna present you with a simple scorecard. It's only gonna take 3 minutes of your life, and you'll have all you need. There's bonus info at the end if you wanna hang on for the extra minute. Thanks for watching, here we go. Let's take a look at the 4 I's: inflation, interest rates, immigration, and international. Now let's take a look at inflation. When Trump left office, it was at 1.4%. Under Biden, the inflation rate exploded like we haven't seen in 50 years and was over 9%. Now inflation recently has come down, but let's not forget, prices are not declining, they're just not increasing at as fast of a pace. Okay, inflation 101. Trump starts his presidency. A Five Guys cheeseburger is $7.89. By the time he's done, it's down 10 cents to $7.79. Here comes Biden. Now it's $8.29. Five Guys cheeseburger $9.69, $10.79, and now it's actually $11.79. So during Trump, it goes down 10 cents. Biden, it goes up 51%. We also can't forget shrinkflation, a new word added to the dictionary in September 2022. Oh, the visual mind games. You get the same product for the same price, except with a lot less inside. Oil during the Trump presidency from 2017 to 2020 had a range of $39 to $65 a barrel. During the Biden presidency, the range goes from $68 all the way to $94 a barrel. He spiked up the price of oil and inflationary 50%. National debt. George W. Bush added $1.1 trillion over 8 years, and that includes 9/11. Donald Trump added $2.5 trillion over 4 years. Biden, in just his first 2.5 years, added $5.1 trillion to our national debt. Look at interest rates. When Trump left office, mortgage rates were 2.75%. Under Joe Biden, they're at 7.5%. Put that in perspective, if you look at a $300,000 mortgage, your payments under Biden are almost $1,000 more a month than they were under Trump. There's a number of illegal immigrant encounters at the border when Trump was president versus Biden. As you can see, Trump averaged 488,000 a year. Biden averaged over 2.2 million. That's 1.7 million more illegal immigrant encounters per year. International affairs. Russia invaded Ukraine. Would they have done so if Trump was president? Probably not. China's off the charts, and it's only a matter of time until they go after Taiwan. Biden's Afghanistan withdrawal, total disaster. 13 U.S. service members died, $7 billion of American military equipment was just left behind, and Pakistan's prime minister says terror groups are now using it. Bagram Air Base, captured by Taliban, they immediately released 5,000 to 7,000 prisoners. These were not good dudes, they weren't easy to catch. Then proof comes out afterward. Biden, in addition to being warned by everybody else, was also warned by his internal staff not to do this. He pushed forward anyway and just did it. ISIS is back. Remember them? Trump got rid of them? Well, they're back, and now they're based in Afghanistan. Trump met North Korea's Kim Jong-un 3 times. Biden not once. Kim Jong-un doesn't respect him, doesn't want to meet with him. As a result, North Korea has now resumed their push to develop nukes. Trump brokered Middle East peace between Israel and Sudan, United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, and in contrast, you see how Biden is handling the Israel-Palestinian situation. So we got the results, and it's just the facts. Trump wins in every single category, hands down.
No president's had the run we've had in terms of creating jobs and bringing down inflation. It was 9% when I came to office.
No, it wasn't.
9%.
In 2023, under Biden's watch, the United States sadly broke the record for the most mass shootings ever in the history of this country. Now let's talk about Biden's student loan forgiveness program. If you're a married couple, as long as you make under $250,000 a year, you qualify to get your student loan paid off. But it gets crazier. It's quite opaque. For example, this is an actual letter a friend of mine received out of the blue who got his student loan paid off completely. I mean, he was quite surprised, and what a wonderful surprise. However, the thing is, he didn't need it. He makes over $1 million a year. Now check this timeline out. Biden announces an additional $9 billion of student loan forgiveness on October 4th. Then on October 5th, a day later, he announces major cuts to special ops forces, including Green Berets, and 2 days later on October 7th, Hamas attacks Israel.